onion wine. Why not? I've made garlic wine, smelling awesome after that initial week. It's looking beautiful, it's starting to clear. Anyway, so onion wine. You might think it'll be a cooking wine. Well, it can be if you want it, but it does make a really sweet, delicious table wine. Did you know that? Oh, nor did I until now. So come on then, let's get on and make some onion wine. Fantastic. So onion wine, as I just said, it can make a really great cooking wine or a really sweet table wine. I'm sure it's quite popular in France. Anyway, onto your onions. I'm using a generic, big, homegrown, meaty, big onion. It weighs about 1 kilo, this one does, so a fair size. You need 1 kilo of onion and about 1 kilo of lovely, fresh, homegrown spuds. Fantastic. There's a bit of a debate out there amongst onion winemakers as to whether you should boil your onion or fry it. Well, I'm going to do both because I think frying it extracts all the sugar and flavour from the onions, but boiling it also carries out a great way of killing off antifungal properties that onions have. Same with garlic. Yeast can be used as a natural remedy to prevent and cure yeast infections, like thrush. If you saw the garlic wine video, I wouldn't either. And that is why I'm adding potato to the wine, because the potatoes will help combat that thing in the onions that prevent yeast from growing. Plenty of onion, plenty of potato, into the saucepan, fry, then boil. Awesome stuff. So first job, wash your potatoes off. Get all that lovely homegrown soil off them, all nice and clean and ready to be cooked and eaten. And then simply slice and dice your spuds. The smaller the better, but with a nice big surface area to release all their natural flavours and juice. Once you've chopped your potato, you want to move on and prepare your onion. Peel, slice, dice again. Fantastic stuff. Awesome. Doesn't have to be too finely chopped. It's going to get fried up and then boiled up so all that juice will be released. Fantastic stuff. Next up, grab your saucepan and put the onion straight in on a high heat and allow to fry. Give it a really good stir. Keep them going. Keep the movement. Oh yes. Come on onions. If you notice your onions starting to catch the bottom and burn a bit, just add a drip of water. Keep them happy in the pan. Another brilliant thing is once you've fried them and boiled them along with the potato, you can also have it for dinner. Brilliant stuff. Whilst your onions are sweating away in the pan, you can throw in your chopped up potatoes as well. Give them a bit of a fry. Won't do any harm. Saves a bit of time later when you come to boil them. Brilliant stuff. And give them a stir as well. With your potatoes and onions sweating away in the pan, you then want to add 2 litres of boiling water, bring to the boil and start to simmer. Easy stuff. And just let that boil up and simmer it for a while until the potatoes and the onions are all soft, just right for your dinner. Brilliant. Boiled potatoes for tea. Fantastic. Once your onions and spuds have finished boiling up and are all nicely tenderised, you want to strain off the liquid, shove the onions and potatoes in the oven, keep warm, ready for your dinner, and then pour the liquid back into your saucepan. Fantastic. One of the beauties of making this type of wine. There's pretty much zero waste. You can eat the veg, you're going to drink the liquid, you get all the nutrients, and really the wine only costs you the price of the sugar. Talking of which, we want to be adding about 1.25 kilos to 1.5 kilos of sugar to the liquid now. Whilst it's still hot, add the sugar, give it a good stir, get it all dissolved. So let's go and do it. Fantastic. So 1.3 kilos of sugar. I'm not adding too much sugar at the moment. I want to try and add some more sugar as it ferments, as it bubbles along, just to try and keep that alcohol level right the way up there. Because I think this can be a brilliant, strong wine with all those potatoes. So to feed it sugar, to keep the yeast all happy. Fantastic. Pour it in. You also want to add another kettle's worth of boiling water. Bring it up to about 4.5 litres worth. So pour over more water. Bring it up to about 4.5 litres worth. Stir. And then licorice wine. Awesome. Well then, stir. And it really does not matter if there's a few bits of potato or onion floating around in there. You can strain it off again before we put it into the demijohn. Let it cool. Awesome. And I'll be back with you when this has cooled down and I've enjoyed some licorice wine. See you soon. Well now, I've allowed the sugar and onion potato liquid to cool. It is looking awesome. There's a few lumps of potato still floating around in there. That's why a strainer comes in handy. So I'm going to strain it through a strainer, through a sieve, and place it into a sterilised demijohn. Oh yes, fantastic. Wine making really is so simple. Basic kitchen equipment. Saucepan, a sieve, a jug. You don't need much specialist equipment at all, if any. Really simple. Come on. Grab your saucepan and start straining. And just pour it straight into your demijohn. Awesome. And then just simply, very simply, add some yeast nutrients and some yeast. About a teaspoon of each. And pour it in. Put your airlock into the top and let it stand in a warm place for 2 or 3 weeks. Let it ferment right the way out till dry. And then back sweeten if you fancy. Or if you don't, drink it. Maybe let it mature for a bit first, I don't know yet, but I will be doing a taste test of this wine very soon when it's ready, just to find out how it actually is. So why don't you subscribe and stay tuned for that notification about the taste test for this onion wine. It's smelling delicious, it's going to be awesome. Right, see you all soon, have fun now, bye bye.